Okay, so let's talk about Joker Folie, Deux, which is going to be the sequel to the very popular Joker movie, which made over $1 billion. I think a lot of us do forget that. Had a little hair right there. But let's talk about the sequel and what exactly it can bring. So all we know so far is that we do have Lady Gaga, who will be playing Harley Quinn in this movie. We do have Todd Phillips returning, and of course Joaquin is going to return to play the Joker. Now, for some time, many people believe that this was going to only take place in the asylum, where we last saw Joker at the end of the first movie. But now it seems that we might be getting a little bit out into the streets, with some people who have seen some of the filming taking place now, with some of the old sets from the first movie being set up again, like the streets with all the garbage and all of that. And now we also have heard that there might just be multiple Jokers. So before we get any further into that, go ahead and hit the subscribe and hit the notification bell. We're on the road to 30,000 subscribers. We're about to hit 27,000 really quick, and we are very excited to get to 30,000 this month. But let's get right into this and everything we know so far about this twin theory. So now we do know that some of this movie will be taking place in the asylum. As we know, Harley is going to be introduced in this, who will be played by Lady Gaga. No Margot Robbie, I'm sorry, but Lady Gaga will be filling in the shoes for Harley. So that means that we're definitely going to see Arkham, or whatever asylum it might be, and we will definitely be seeing this relationship blossom, because according to the page for the movie, this is a therapist that becomes in love with Arthur. So we'll see how that plays out. Now, one thing we don't know, however, is what the story or what the overall goal is in this movie. As we know, in the previous one, it was sort of the Joker coming into himself and really realizing who he really is, in a very sort of like spiraling character study of sorts. Now, whether this movie or not continues that, we'll definitely see once we get some more things. But one of the behind the scenes that we've seen some people posting about this is there is a shot where we see Arthur running, and behind them are like two different Jokers. Now, others are saying that this could possibly mean that these are copycats that are kind of like infatuated with Arthur. We did see at the end of the first Joker movie that there was a sort of uprising of sorts of this movement that Arthur had started, with other people sort of donning the Joker persona of sorts. Could that be? I think it could definitely be more that, or I think if they take it into a more creative way, and I think something that Todd Phillips has talked about is exploring the sort of psyche that the Joker has, is seeing multiple personalities of him manifesting to himself and only himself. So these could be his sort of like different alter egos of sorts that are sort of like following him around, and he's trying to escape from them, and that's why they're like chasing him down the street. That's definitely one possibility here, and I would definitely be open to that. So I could definitely see a scenario where we have the Joker in the asylum at the beginning, and we have this sort of infatuation that grows between Harley and himself, and he kind of uses her to escape. And that's what we're seeing in these behind the scenes, is once he's out. And of course, I think that that's going to lead to some sort of manhunt of sorts. I don't know if we'll ever be introduced to other Batman characters for this Joker series, and it's always been said that it's just a spin-off, one-off sort of thing, its own little universe. We do have Bruce Wayne in this movie, however, that was introduced in the first movie, but we don't know if he will be coming back at any point. We don't know how many years have passed since the previous Joker with this one. All we know is that it's Joker, it's Harley, it's an asylum, and from the behind the scenes, there might be multiple Jokers that have been spawning about. So we'll see what happens with that, because I'm pretty sure that after the events of the first film, Arthur has definitely started some sort of fever within this city, and we're definitely going to see how that's going to come into play. So let me know what you think about this. Do you think there's multiple Jokers or not out there based on what we've seen? I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing some more stuff as we are getting this movie filmed, because I mean, it's an open set and everything, and we know how it works. I mean, if y'all were around the time The Dark Knight Returns was filming and everything completely spoiled on Tumblr. This was Tumblr days back then. Like, everything, we know the twists, the turns, and everything that was going to happen, because people were out there taking pictures, videos, whatever the case may be. So I hope this doesn't necessarily happen for this movie, but we're seeing it a lot now. I mean, with the Five Nights at Freddy, if you're on TikTok and everything, people have been going up to the location where the FNAF pizzeria is and everything, and just taking videos. So hopefully this doesn't get that ruined, but we'll see what happens. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on it down below. Like I said, I think the theory here for me that fits the most is that these are multiple personas of Arthur that he's going to be exposing and expressing all around him, and sort of like demons of sort following him. Maybe he's trying to do the right thing. Maybe he's trying to be on the right path now. We do know like Zazie Beetz will be returning to this movie as well, so maybe he's trying to set some amends with her after what happened in the previous movie. There are some other characters that will be introduced as well here that we don't know much of yet, so that's definitely something we're going to be discussing as we get further, but let it be known, this is going to be your one stop for all the things Joker. As we get more stuff being released and all of that, we will definitely be talking about that. We do have more stuff coming on our other channels as well, Instagram, TikTok, and all that good stuff. We are very much so planning for a very big March on the channel here, so you definitely don't want to miss anything that we're going to be talking about. So make sure you're subscribed and hitting that notification bell. But let me know your thoughts and your theories. Do you think these are just copycat Jokers, or do you think these are the Joker's personas themselves sort of manifesting themselves? I mean, either way, I could see it being pretty good if there's like copycat Jokers and there's one Joker trying to outprove themselves to the other. I really like this old theory. I remember when the first movie came out and Willem Dafoe had expressed interest in playing the role. People said, what if in the sequel they have Joaquin Phoenix, they have Willem Dafoe, and Willem Dafoe says, I'm the Joker now. And they have like this sort of fight of sorts. And I thought that would be a great way to show this character and just how much it's the personality of the character itself that gets and infects people of sorts. I thought that would be a very good backstory for the Joker, is that it's not really just one person, it's multiple people that just get sort of like deranged thinking about this character or this personality or whatever. But that's just a thought and a theory. Let me know yours in the comments down below. We do have some more videos coming for you today. A little late start today, but we're getting a lot of things ready for this trip we're taking, so we're super excited to announce that tomorrow, so stay tuned. But anyways, as always, let me know your thoughts and opinions. Are you going to be watching the new Joker movie? Did you like the first one? I know many people have liked it in the past, and then they're like, I didn't like it as much, and vice versa. People didn't like it back then, and now they like it. So I'd like to know your opinion on the Joker movie. Did you like it or not first time around, or do you still not like it? Let me know. But as always, that is going to do it for me. Make sure you follow us on all our other social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all of that as well. We do have our website, cultureelixir.com, where we post articles as well, and we also have a podcast on Anchor or Spotify. Culture Elixir is the name over there if you want to go listen to us. We do have a new episode of that podcast coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But as always, that is going to do it for us on the road to 30,000 subscribers. Less than 3,000 to go right now. I hope that's about the much we have to go. So super excited to get to that 30,000 mark. And as always, I'll see all of you next time. Stay safe and stay positive. You made it all the way to the end. Really appreciate you. Comment Joker 2 in the comments down below. That way I know you made it all the way to the end. But let me know your thoughts and your opinions on there being multiple Jokers. Do you think this is something that is going to be the truth? Or do you think that there is just going to be a bunch of copycats of sorts? Let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, follow us wherever you can. Culture Elixir on TikTok, Culture Elixir on Twitter, The Culture Elixir on Instagram. Also Facebook, and cultureelixir.com are our other sites, so go check us out over there, and thank you for tuning in.